Hello, welcome to this class on regular expressions clearly explained, and we are going to practice it using C#. Let me give you a reminder and also a warning. Regular expression is understood by practicing it. So if you spend so much time reading without practicing it, then you are not going to understand it. That is why in this class we are going to spend a little time on the theories and spend all our time on the practicals. Who am I? I'm Kainton the Genius. I have over 18 years of skills and experience as of this time as a programmer, application developer, and software engineer. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel because I take pleasure in teaching and helping people acquire the needed knowledge. Alright, back to the topic on ground. Hoping you've subscribed because I like people subscribing to my channel. A regular expression is a sequence of characters that define a search pattern. So think for instance you have a piece of text and you want to find phone number from it. How do you find a phone number? You have to use an expression that will actually search for a phone number pattern in the text. And that is what regular expressions are all about. Just to give you another reminder, practicals is very important. So actually at the end of this class, we will come out with this. We are going to build a regular expression checker that we are going to use to check for regular expressions. That is actually the objective of this class. So let's take a brief overview. Now we have /d. This is the most important one. This is the first regular expression you should know, and that is the first thing we are going to test. It represents any number. Then also take note of /w, represents any character. So take note of /d, take note of /w. Don't worry about cramming all this. With time, in a very short time, you are going to understand it. Another important one I am going to show you. Don't worry about every other one. Carats. This sign represents beginning of a regular expression, and the dollar sign represents the end of a regular expression. We are going to demonstrate it in a minute. We are also going to be coming back and forth this slide to use it as we practice. Now we are going to use C# to build a regular expression checker that we will use to carry on this tutorial. So in C# it provides a class called regex. Inside it there are methods that actually tests for regular expression in a text. One of the methods is isMatch, indicates whether regular expression specified in regex constructor find a match in a specified string. We also have match, and we also have, I think there are 3 of them. The last one, oh, okay. We have isMatch, we have match, and we have regex. Okay, when we start using it, it becomes clearer. So we are going to build this right now. So after building it, we'll use it to answer the following questions. Match characters taken from letters A to K. Characters taken from letters A to K with length of 7. So we are going to answer all these questions in a minute using regular expression. So let's build this tool so that we can use it to continue. If you have Visual Studio, just go ahead to open it and let's create a Windows Forms application. This is going to be easy. You don't need to actually be a programmer to follow on this one. I'm going to be as clear as possible. So just start a new project. From here you see new project, just click on it, and we are going to call it regex. Regex tutorial. Okay, so that is the name, and come here and choose desktop. Okay, choose Windows Desktop from here, and then choose Windows Forms application. All right, so if you have done that, just click OK. Okay, so at this point we have Form 1. So if you click on Form 1, let's give it a name. Under tests here, just change this to regular expression checker. So you can see it changes the title of the form. So just expand it a little. change the size a bit. Alright, and that's fine. So let's put two text boxes. The first text box will represent the text we want to check, or the data we want to check, and the second one will represent the regular expression that we use to test it. Alright, so we have the first one and the second one, and we're also going to put a button that will click to actually run the validation. So let's put a button in the form. So find button. Okay, this is button. Let's shift it here. Okay, so I want to align it just here. Alright, so now I want to add two labels. So locate label and just drop one here, drop the second one here. Okay, so just align it a little. Okay, so this one will be regular expression. Okay, that is the first one. Let me just shift this back a little. Alright, so the next one is test to validate. Okay, to validate. Alright, align. Okay, I like to make it bold, so just go to click on the font and just set bold to be true. You can also leave it, it doesn't actually matter. Alright, so button 1, let's give it a name. Button 1, locate the text. Okay, so you can see name. This one we'll call it PTN validate. That is the name, not the test. Now in case of the test, let's find it. Now we change from button 1 to validate. Okay, so the test property should be, now you can click to sort in alphabetical order, so it's going to now give us alphabetical order and validate. Alright, so this one I'm going to call it txt test. That is the name this time. I'm going to call it txt test. So locate the name, yeah, this name, txt text, and the second one, and I'm going to call it txt regex. Alright, so I'm going to now double click on this button so that I'll write the code. Before you use regular expression in a program, you need to import a class called regular expression. So you get it from using system.text.regularExpressions. That is what you are going to use. If you don't use it, then it's not going to work. Alright, so what we are going to do, we'll get the text typed into the text box and get the regular expression typed into the regular expression box, and we try to match it. And then we display a message box to say if it matches or it does not match. If it matches, it displays true. If it does not match, it displays false. So the first thing is the test we want to validate. Okay, we declare it as test is equal to txt test dot test. It's as simple as this. So there is a test we want to validate. String regex is equal to txt regex dot text. Okay, so these are the two things. We want to use this regular expression to validate this test. Now the next thing is to create a regular expression. So use the regular expression constructor, regex, uh, okay, let's just call it rgx equal to new regex, and then we want to pass it the string from the regular expression box. So we've created rgx, is a regular expression now we can use. So we simply say rgx. Okay, let's just declare another variable, a boolean variable, results is equal to rgx.match. Okay, sorry, dot is match. Okay, no, it's actually dot match. Okay, dot match. So that much, and then we put in the text. Okay, so okay, I think this is what we need. So use isMatch. Okay, so let's just display the result on the screen. So we use message box dot show and just display the results. Okay, so if you wrote this correctly, with results. Okay, so let's just say dot to string. Okay. If you wrote this correctly, then you succeeded in building an app used to test regular expression. So if I run this program now, it will be fine. So this is it. It's a full-fledged regular expression checker. I would like to increase the fonts of these items. These two, I would like to increase the fonts. I'm not sure the size is going to increase, so the only way is to increase the fonts. And to do that, you locate the font and just, I would like to change it to maybe 12. So you see it's have increased in size. So I can bring down this. Alright, so let's now try to use it. Remember, I told you some of the most important regular expressions. For instance, we have /d. We have /d. Now, if the regular expression is /d, it means that what we expect is going to be only digits or only numbers. If we enter any digit, it will validate correctly, it will match it. If you enter any other thing that is not a digit, let's say letter, it's not going to match. So let's try 5. Tells us true, as you can see, true. Alright, let's try 55. Is also true because it's a number. We've not specified any length of a number. Let's try to enter a number, let's say A. Validate false, as you can see. So the most important regular expression is /d, or the key regular expression to use is /d. Alright, so I'm going to stop here. Let's continue in the next tutorial as we are going to continue testing using different regular expressions. If you've not subscribed, click on the subscribe button right now so that you subscribe for more videos. Thank you.